everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is living in Grand Junction, Colorado. So the bad news, we've grown 200% since 1970. That's about 130% more than the national average. Here's the good news. It's only like 50,000 people in 50 years. So you're good, you're in good shape. You are not too late. But where are we growing here in Grand Junction? We're gonna talk about it. We got you covered. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? I'm Robert Hayes, and along with my wife Christy and the rest of the team, we are the Hayes Home Group right here in gorgeous Grand Junction, Colorado. Hey, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do me a favor, hit subscribe, tap the bell over there. That way you're notified every single time we post new video. If you guys are even thinking about moving out this way, we've got you covered there as well. That's what we do. So the information popping up below, reach out, give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even send that carrier pigeon. We've got your back with any of those questions that you might have, and we'll definitely have your back when you're ready to make that move here to gorgeous Grand Junction. So yeah, guys, we're growing slowly. We talked to the director of the economic partnership, Selena Sanchez, not too long ago, and she said we're still just at above 1% annually as far as growth rate. So not too darn bad, but yeah, you know, the locals that have lived here since 1970, they'll tell you, my gosh, we're like New York City. We have to wait 5 cars now at the stoplight. It was 2 cars just 20 years ago. But really, I mean, aside from the main drag going through the center of town, Patterson Road in North Avenue, I mean, the traffic jam that you're going to run into is number 1, maybe some construction cones. Number 2, maybe some guy on his tractor that's trying to get to his land.
I'm going a whole 12 miles an hour.
Or number 3, maybe some deer or a herd of sheep. So that's pretty much the growth rate that we've had in the last 50 years. I mean, just a gorgeous day here, guys. In spring, it's late April, gorgeous. Book cliffs there off to the background. But you know, if you're looking to move out this way, are you looking to avoid some of the growth? Where are we growing, and is it something that you can kind of get away from? Well, we're at Redland's 360 right now, and as you guys probably know that have watched some of these videos, there's almost 300, probably not all of them. But guys, this is probably the biggest development since I've been here almost 20 years. The last word that I got, this is going to be probably over 1,300, 1,400 homes. I could be off by a little bit, but this is right basically north of South Camp Road, which is on the other side of the hill. Then you've got the Colorado National Monument right there in the background. So most of the developments here are generally going to be under 100 homes, 40 homes, 60, 50, something along those lines. But this Redlands 360 is going to extend east, continuing along this ridge line here on what they call Easter Hill. But I mean, gorgeous views of the valley below. You got the monument there. And they're just going to town here, guys, in Redlands 360. Also in the Redlands, again, one of those probably under 100 homes is Soaring Eagle, which is just going to be east on Highway 340, still in the Redlands. And then you've got Monument Ridge going up, which I think is only going to be like 20, 25 homes. I could be off by a couple. But that's also going to be right off Highway 340, just north of Highway 340, called Monument Ridge. So there's development here in the Redlands, sure, but this is going to be probably the most expansive up here in the Redlands 360. But those views of the monument and also the valley below, it's going to be pretty incredible. So why is it such a slow growth here in Grand Junction? Well, there's a couple of reasons. The main reason is you've got the world's largest flat top mountain, the Grand Mesa, right over there to the east. Again, the Book Cliffs off to the north. That's all desert federal land out there, guys. And then peeking through these gorgeous new builds is the Colorado National Monument. So you got a buffer of federal land right there. The valley as a whole is only 15 miles east-west, and it's 8 miles north-south. So the great news is, yeah, we're growing slowly, but we will never get to in Los Angeles or a Denver, millions of people. We just don't have enough room. So as far as the north area, you've got Founders Colony. That's going up pretty much in the heart of town. That's nice because you're close to that Patterson Road. A lot of commerce along Patterson. The hospital's pretty close by, St. Mary's Hospital. And then you also have is it Apple Glen? I'm sorry, Apple Glen. I had to think about it for a second. Brand new neighborhood going in there in the north part of town. Just gorgeous homes, probably in the low to mid 5s, 3-bedroom, 2 baths, 16 to 1800 square feet, something along those lines in the north area. Again, 60 homes, 80 homes, 100 homes. That's what you're going to find as far as growth here in these new neighborhoods. Now, the other cool thing about being in the north part of town, if you have kiddos, we just are about to start the new school year in the fall time, and that's where the new $200 million project to revitalize and renovate the Grand Junction High School. The buildings were original from the 50s, and so it's going to be just an incredible state-of-the-art brand new high school there in the north part of town. So that's going to be super awesome. Again, if you've got those kiddos in that high school age, they're going to be able to take advantage of that gorgeous new high school there, Grand Junction High School. Heading out west to Fruita, there's some growth going on out there. Again, these neighborhoods are going to be that 40, 50, 80, maybe 100 homes, just like Iron Wheel. That's out in Fruita, pretty much the border of the Northwest and Fruita. We've got a couple of clients there in Iron Wheel. Cool subdivision, really close to downtown Fruita. And again, about 8-10 minutes into downtown Grand Junction. It's not that far. Nothing's far here, guys, to get to. And then Orchard Ridge. Super nice neighborhood there in Fruita. That's basically north of Otley Avenue, and there's just some real impeccable, stunning homes there in Orchard Ridge. Brand new development, and those are going to range between probably the mid 5s up to even the high 7s there in Orchard Ridge. That's where the majority, and I'll show you some drone footage, some B-roll of just all the open space out there in the Northwest and Fruita. So there is plenty of room, and if I had to guess where maybe moving forward the majority of the growth will happen, it will probably be in the Northwest going into Fruita. So you do have just a ton of space between Fruita and downtown Grand Junction there in the northwest part of town. So but again, there's still just a ton of space out that way, but again, not enough space to where we're just going to have this incredible, just ridiculous growth spurt to where we get to to a million people. It's just not ever going to happen. Going down to the southeast, Riverwalk. Just had a client who's been looking down in the southeast. There's a couple more homes going in there in Riverwalk, and the cool thing about that area is you're right on the riverfront trail, which is exactly what this particular buyer was looking for. Young kid, 24, got a great job out here working remotely, but he's an outdoor enthusiast and he wanted to be close to that Colorado riverfront trail, which there is a path from the subdivision taking him right to the Colorado River. So he's really latching on to that. So overall, guys, there's growth happening everywhere. I mean, we can tell you, obviously, because this is what we do, where you can avoid that, at least for some time, because we kind of know where the new developments are going in and the potential for new developments based on, you know, what's going on with the builders and that sort of thing. We talk to them all the time. But you can get into a resale home too, guys. That's the majority of what we do. It's not all new builds. It's folks that are just, hey, we like this neighborhood. This home was built in, 2014. And to us, that's new. It's only 10 years old. That's the majority of the homes that we're finding for our clients. Are we getting people into new developments? Sure. Redland's 360 is certainly probably going to be one of those. But for the most part, we're going to have continuing that slow growth here in Grand Junction, which I think is a good thing. In 20 years, I've certainly noticed a little bit, but really, guys, haven't noticed it all that much. Going back to that joke about waiting 4 cars at the stoplight instead of 2, I mean, that's really about all I've experienced and noticed in the almost 20 years that I've been here. So fear not, we're going to stay small. If you guys are looking for that small town feel, that small town charm, Main Street was just voted by USA Today one of the top 10 charming main streets in the entire country. So you have that to look forward to as well. So again, guys, if you need to know all that information, where's it growing, where are the neighborhoods that based on my lifestyle is going to put us in a good spot, that's what we do. But we can't help you unless you reach out. So the information popping back up below. Give us a phone call, shoot us a text, send us that email, even send the carrier pigeon. We've got your back days, nights, weekends when heading out here to Grand Junction. Until the next video, we'll catch you later.